Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Tuesday, March 14, 2023. A newly installed energy-efficient broiler system at the Savannah Lamar Public General Hospital will help to improve the health facility's sterilization, laundry, and other needs. The $29 million liquefied petroleum gas LPG-powered system was officially commissioned into service on Friday. The project was funded by the Ministry of Health in collaboration with the National Health Fund. Portfolio Minister Christopher Tufton says the old system was operating beyond its useful life, and the change was critical to the hospital's effective functioning.
If it were absent or if it malfunctions, it can threaten the entire operation of the hospital. Meaning the hospital can shut down, totally shut down. There'll be no food to eat. You have no linen to put on the beds. You have no sterilization, so the equipment is suspect, which can lead to infection prevention and control issues. People can die if you don't have a broiler that supports the operations of the hospital.
Director of Operations and Maintenance at the Western Regional Health Authority, Michelle Ann White, says the new broiler system has allowed monthly energy savings of up to 30%. It will be complemented by an older diesel-powered broiler room that was converted to use LPG as a backup system. Still on health, Minister Christopher Tufton says additional costs for the Cornwall Regional Hospital redevelopment project reflect major rescoping of the work and not cost overrun based on the original design. The hospital is being upgraded to a state-of-the-art facility with $10.5 billion estimated to complete construction work under the third and final phase of the project. An additional $2.5 billion will be spent on the supply and installation of furniture and fittings.
It's not a function of cost overrun so much, and there are some areas of cost overrun in the early stages when we had to shut the site down and get better project management and expertise. But for now, these figures that are being advanced on the basis that for the first time we have a roadmap. And that roadmap has an objective, deliberate objective, to build a new hospital.
Approximately $1 billion is estimated to be spent on professional services, including the architect, structural engineer, and quantity surveyor. Already, $4 billion has been spent on demolition works and roof repairs, as well as retrofitting of spaces for relocation, lease for properties, and the purchase of equipment. The Jamaica Urban Transit Company, JUCC, is upgrading its buses with a fire suppression system to automatically extinguish engine fires. The system is designed to stop the restart of a fire in the engine after it has been smothered by triggering the discharge of a liquid chemical. It was demonstrated last week during the pilot launch at the Ashenheim Road Depot in Kingston. In recent times, the JUCC has lost several buses due to engine fires, and Transport Minister Audley Shaw says this system is significant to saving the buses and the lives of passengers. There are plans to have it installed in all buses.
So this is a technology that apparently has been around for about 4 to 5 years. Better late than never that we are getting this technology into Jamaica now to save our buses, our older buses, which are more prone to fire because of the age. So it's saving the bus, but importantly, saving lives.
Managing Director of the JUCC, Paul Abrams, says drivers will be engaged in a sensitization exercise with the company's fire prevention team once the fire prevention systems have been purchased. The Consumer Affairs Commission, CAC, says it will focus on financial literacy for World Consumer Rights Day. It will be observed on Wednesday, March 15, under the theme, Level Up, Manage Your Money. Chief Executive Officer of the CAC, Dulcie Allen, says the focus locally, which differs from the international theme, is aimed at getting consumers to develop a culture of smart money management. She was speaking at a recent JIS think tank.
We want consumers to be very well informed as it relates to financial issues. We want you to take your finances in charge. We want to not just to protect you, but we also want to empower you as consumers so you can manage yourself well from very early in the day.
A 2019 survey on financial literacy around the world found that only 33% of Jamaicans surveyed indicated that they had knowledge of basic financial principles. The findings of the survey done by Standard & Poor's and the World Bank places Jamaica lower than average in the 42nd percentile of countries surveyed.
Now, when you have that kind of information in front of you, we understand the mistakes that consumers make. We understand the misunderstandings that occur. We also understand the reason that consumers are also not in a position of power.
The CAC will therefore use World Consumer Rights Day to engage in discussions on credit reports, budgeting, understanding interest rates, and how to improve your income. The conversations will also include debt management, reduction strategies, and managing money safely. In addition, there will be exhibitions at schools and libraries across the island. A $15 million contract has been signed by Separate Group and Netball Jamaica for a year-long sponsorship in support of the Sunshine Girls' journey to the 2023 Netball World Cup. This is in addition to $10 million given by the Ministry of Sport through the Sports Development Foundation. The World Cup tournament is to be held in Cape Town, South Africa from July 28 to August 6 this year.
Salary package for the Sunshine Girls worth $15.1 million is by itself a hefty contribution. I wish other corporate entities would come on board and support women in sports to the extent that Separate has done. Sponsorship is one of the most important ingredients for the further development of sport in our country.
The sponsorship will offset the costs associated with preparation for the games, as well as providing nutrition and a monthly stipend for the coaches, players, medical staff, and support team. The ministry is also providing the team with insurance coverage under the Jamaica Athletes Insurance Plan. And finally, states of public emergency SOEs have been declared for the entire parishes of Clarendon and St. James following a surge in criminal activities in these areas. The announcement was made by Prime Minister Andrew Holness in a press release this morning. The initial period is for 14 days, starting 12 a.m. on March 14. The Prime Minister says organized gangs remain a threat in these areas, and the government will continue to use all tools necessary to protect citizens and dismantle the threat to law and order. According to Mr. Holness, while there has been success in reducing murders through strategic and tactical security operations, more needs to be done. The declaration of a state of public emergency will allow the security forces to carry out targeted operations to disrupt and dismantle criminal gangs and their networks and prevent the occurrence of serious crimes. Government is assuring the public and all stakeholders that the safety and security of all Jamaicans remain top priority. Citizens are urged to cooperate with the security forces as they work to stop criminal activities. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.